Let me tell you something. I just watched that documentary, the one that 50 Cent put out called The Reckoning on Diddy. And that damn diddler is the devil. I wasn't gonna watch that shit. I said, man, this man hating on this man. But I'm glad he put it out, because this exposed some shit that nobody knew about. Diddy is everything y'all thought Suge Knight was. R. Kelly is the PG-13 version of Diddy, because Diddy all the way X-rated. Not just that, everybody who ever worked with the diddler or beefed with the diddler is either dead or in jail. Craig Mack dead, Black Rob dead, Heavy D dead, Andre Harrell dead, Kim Porter dead, Al B. Sure, mysterious illness, almost dead, Tupac dead, Biggie dead. Now after watching this Diddy documentary, I also learned some shit you probably don't know. Diddy allegedly arranged the death of Tupac because he was jealous of Tupac and Biggie friendship. Tupac and Biggie was close. This documentary gonna show you that. They went on tours together. They was friends. Tupac made a personal trip with all his people to go support Biggie when he first came out. And it got so goddamn crazy that Diddy wanted to do business with Tupac. But Tupac seen right through Puffy. He knew he was fake. Faker than a $3 bill. So Diddy feared that the truth in Tupac would eventually reach Biggie's ears. So he arranged several attempts on Tupac's life. Remember that time he got robbed and shot and they ain't take no jewelry or no money from him in that goddamn studio? I think it was Quad Studio out there in New York. That was Diddy. And we all know how Tupac died out there in Las Vegas. That was Diddy. Then somehow Diddy had a way of finding out all the snake shit that was going on in his camp when they wanted to leave him. He found out that Biggie wanted to leave Bad Boy and possibly, I said possibly, sign with Suge Knight and Death Row East. So the week that Biggie was supposed to fly to Cali to the United Kingdom to do a press run, Diddy canceled that very same flight that would have saved Biggie's life. So Diddy set up a party out there in Cali on Ops territory. And that's what ultimately got Biggie targeted and sniped. Once he executed Biggie, he planned to have Biggie the biggest funeral. But the price came back too high for him to spend on somebody that he considered a goddamn brother and a friend, and somebody that he made millions off of musically. So you know what he did? Diddy charged the Biggie estate for his funeral and literally made Biggie pay for his own funeral. Now ain't that cold-blooded? You just unalive your own partner and made him pay for his own funeral and you a goddamn billionaire. That ain't even the worst part. It get deeper. Diddy took Biggie paperwork when he died and rearranged his percentages so that he get everything and Biggie kids get nothing. Allegedly. And Diddy also stole all the goddamn money his artist was making. He took that. He took all the money from them so he could become a billionaire because he was searching for money and power. He stole money from the Locks, Mark Curry, 112, Mace, and even Craig Mack were all owed millions and broke under Diddy watch. Craig Mack is not dead. And his ex-wife say that even though Craig Mack went platinum, they had to borrow money from family members to keep a roof over their head. And that ain't shit. It get worse. Diddy groomed his sons to be just like him. He even did dope and freakos with his sons. And I also learned that Cassie was only 19 years old and Diddy was 36 years old when they were dating. He groomed her to basically become a bedroom robot and forget about her singing career. Cassie ain't never really needed Diddy. She was already blowing up on the radio before she started messing with Diddy. And she probably would have became a bigger artist without him. I also learned that Diddy had a bad dope addiction. And it came from them pills that the doctor prescribed him, because at a certain point in his relationship with Kim Porter, they got into a big brawl. And she wound up slicing him on the goddamn wrist. So they gave him some perk 30s to goddamn keep that pain down. And that breeded a whole kind of dope addiction. He was on all kind of X, all kind of model. Diddy was on some shit. I also found out watching that documentary that Young Miami was a pawn Diddy used to get club ballerinas, you know them goddamn naked dancers, to come over to Diddy's house. Allegedly, Diddy was literally a fruity gangster. He had grown-ass men that feared him because of his money and his power. And he had everything on camera, every angle, even in the bathroom, he had a camera to watch people shitting. He loved men, glazed donut hoes. He loved to manipulate and whoop on women. I also learned that Diddy cared a lot about his image. He spent millions of dollars to manipulate and turn stories in his favor. He was a diabolical genius that understood how to control everything and everybody that wanted to make it in that industry through him. I also learned that Diddy and DJ Khaled are basically the same person. Two talentless men that use talented black musicians to make money off of them. But Diddy a little deeper. He went on the bright side, white side too. He was doing them people wrong too. Then it came. Diddy was such a horrible artist that it took him months to lay one verse. He had his writers mad because he wasn't able to say the verse the way they wrote it, with the same emotion, same feeling, same passion. I also learned that Diddy say he was from Harlem, but he didn't really care about his own people. He didn't care about black people that lived in the hood, and he also felt dirty when his own kind hugged him and shook his hand. Go watch that documentary, it's gonna show you that shit. I also learned that Diddy talked about God a lot. But when you look at this documentary, you're gonna realize that Diddy was a warlock that channeled demonic gods to try to get out of his legal issues. He prayed to some kind of God, and he was controlling his son. He was saying, God told me don't do nothing, but you supposed to be doing something. God said you supposed to. He was doing shit like that. He was a real manipulator. And that came out of Diddy's own mouth. Now, I know y'all all thought that the son that looked just like his ass was the one on Demon Time. You know that one that be trying to act like he Diddy, the little miniature version. It ain't him. It's that Justin one that's doing all them freako goddamn with his daddy. The one that don't look shit like Diddy. He turned him out. After watching that documentary, there's some people that I want to sit down and do an interview with. Make sure y'all get in contact with me. Like Harv PL, Diddy right-hand man, like Mary J. Blige. She been real quietly supportive of Diddy and never revealed what she saw. And I love to talk the Young Miami, the one that Diddy turned into the Black Cassie. She need to come to the red table. Let's sit down, Carisha, please. Farnsworth Bentley is another one that got a lot of rain up under his umbrella. All them people been quiet as a goddamn church mouse, and I still think that 50 Cent a goddamn hater, cause he released this documentary cause that man was smashing his BM, but he ain't only did 50 Cent like that. Diddy been doing it for a long time. Diddy slept with Tupac women. Diddy slept with Suge Knight women who finna buy them a $50,000 chain, watch, all that. He was strategic by getting his enemies back through their women. So I still think 50 expressed the 50 laws of power and checkmated Diddy because he smashed his baby mama. But after watching this documentary, I got another perspective. This information needed to come out so we could know the shit that the people that's around him scared to say. And I also strongly believe that Diddy gonna be definitely getting convicted of a conspiracy to murder Tupac in 2026 when Keefe D go to trial. We ain't never gonna see Diddy as a free man ever again in life. It's over for the diddler. Now, I recommend, listen, I don't know if you got 4 hours to spare, but a lot of y'all be rolling the blunt, hit the lick and all that. Roll you up a blunt, pull you up some hen dog, and sit your ass down in front of the TV screen for 4 hours. I promise you, this top 5 dead or alive type shit. This shit finna teach you some shit that you ain't never know about diddler. Diddy is everything y'all said Suge Knight was. Suge Knight ain't nothing like Diddy. Boy, he's soft compared to Diddy. Killed his best friend right in front of his ass out there in Atlanta. Boy, y'all need to go watch that damn documentary. 50 Cent put his foot in Diddy's ass. Y'all like this video, y'all make sure y'all share the video. If you don't got time to watch it, I just showed you a lot of stuff going on there. These the key parts, but you still need to go watch it. God damn it, 50 Cent, boy, you're still a hater, but you did your goddamn thing on that shit, boy. Good job. We know business.